Into the red corner, please welcome Sahak Mohamad Mehdi, IBN, England. And in the blue corner, please welcome MAKANA Maximillian Brechthefield, Solomon Islands. Judge 1, Kazakhstan. Judge 2, Saudi Arabia. Judge 3, Uzbekistan. Judge 4, Algeria. Judge 5, Iran.
Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to the opening day of action in the 23rd edition of the IBA Men's World Boxing Championships, coming to you from the duty-free Dubai Tennis Arena. It is an open-air venue. There you see a look at the 5 scoring judges who will be scoring this contest at 60 kilograms. The 10-point must system in effect. And the man in the red corner is Mohamad Sahak, representing the IBN England team, one of a 2-man team, 42 boxers making up the 60 kilogram weight class. The more compact figure who'd been put under pressure straight away out of that southpaw stance from Sahak is Maximilian MAKANA from the Solomon Islands. He's part of a 2-man Solomon Islands team, and he a 2023 Pacific Games silver medalist at the multi-sport event held in the capital city, Honiara, of his home nation. But it's Sahak who has started brightly, looking for the overhand right is MAKANA, but he's going to have to try and close the gap here against his taller southpaw opponents. Double right hand saw the second one get through. He's using that shot effectively through this passage of the round. Right jab not too far away from Sahak, but coming forwards in marauding fashion with that looping overhand right is MAKANA. Beautiful jab to the body from Sahak. Nice movement out of the corner and a wonderful right hand counter followed by a left cross to the body from Sahak, who is looking increasingly comfortable up there now. Reverse 1-2 attempted by MAKANA. Looking for that same overhand right once again, but keeping his composure effectively is Mohamad Sahak.
Stop! Red corner. Left up. Box.
So, effective use of the lead right jab again from Sahak. Check right hand, saw him spinning off the line. Looking to throw a burst of punches to both body and head. And MAKANA's got his work cut out here. You see him looking for that overhand right once again. Everything he throws is in looping fashion, looking as though he's trying to take Sahak out of there with a single shot. But Sahak can see those looping overhand shots coming, and he's piling up points behind the right jab. So operating out of the middle of the boxing ring is Sahak, closing seconds of the opening round. It's another swarming forward attack by MAKANA, just couldn't find a range, and said hold that. Shot after the bell, and the referee rightly telling Mohamad Sahak to listen to his commands, and indeed the bell. 2 rings in operation here at the open air venue. And the man issuing the instructions in the red corner to Mohamad Sahak is his father, Ghulam Sahak. Had the opportunity to meet and speak with both of them here in the days ahead of the competition out here in Dubai, as we see some of the action from the opening round. And that is how Maximilian MAKANA was going about his work. Swarming attacks, but controlling the distance pretty effectively throughout the opening 3 minutes was Mohamad Sahak.
Second out.
Used his jab effectively, showed good variety on that shot. And that was the shot after the bell. Little love tap.
Time. Box.
Round 2.
So clean sweep of the cards for the man in red, and he's starting really effectively behind that right jab once again. Recently won in the 3-round format of IBA boxing at the Royal Rumble Championships in Bahrain. Shot on the break once again, this time from MAKANA. Tony Davis was his coach during that tournament, which is gaining traction in Bahrain. Tony Davis has done an outstanding job putting it together. I was exchanging messages with him. He's not present here in Dubai for the World Championships. Entering that Royal Rumble Championship. Good right hand over the top from MAKANA. But Sahak had 29 bouts, winning 27 of them, including the ISF Championship at 60 kilograms. That's the International Schools Federation, a multi-sport affair. And boxing was part of the calendar, and he came away with gold at 60 kilograms last year. And Sahak just picked off once again. He's coming forward with plenty of ambition, but not really able to find the range. As again, effective combination punching, now led off that time by a right hook to the body. Absolutely nothing wrong with the determination or ambition of MAKANA, but he's finding Sahak a very difficult riddle to solve. Two men sparring with the lead jabs, springing into range is Sahak. He's going to have to watch that he doesn't get complacent, but the way he just avoided that looping incoming shot shows that he's remaining switched on beyond the halfway stage of this second round. So a minute remaining in round number 2. Again, it's a real opportunity for these boxers. Beautiful lead right stick, and look at the variety on it as he turned it into a corkscrew shot after the initial one got through from Sahak. But valuable international experience being gained on the global stage for these two boxers. Mohamad Sahak, just 19 years of age, continuing to will his way forwards is MAKANA. Again, you have to admire the man's determination and commitment. Just landing incorrectly with the inside part of the glove rather than the knuckle part of the glove. Beautiful combination once again with scoring shots, but keeping the attack going, making it a 2- and 3-phase attack, punctuated by that roundhouse right is Maximillian MAKANA. His best shot of the entire contest landed just before the bell to conclude round number 2.
Third and final round.
Perhaps a classic case of too little too late for him to take the round, but just reminding Mohamad Sahak that he is still very much a live competitor and opponent in this opening bout. So some of the action from that second round.
Not just one man, don't throw just one big punch, all right? Set it up, start to the body, then come over the top with bigger punches, all right? And the reason for is when he throws, right? He throws in the air when he throws, with the fucking heel. That's when we've got to catch him, right? When he goes, need more than one punch.
Seconds out.
All right, buddy, let's go.
So a 10-8 round returned in favor of Mohamad Sahak, giving a commanding lead for all 5 scoring judges. 4 scores of 2018, 1 score of 2017 after a 10-8 verdict in favor of the man in red in round number 2. Well, a little bit of trouble removing that stool from the corner of Mohamad Sahak. So the referee calls time and round 3 is underway. It's a brisk start to the third frame from Sahak, looking to stamp his authority behind that swift right jab. 42 boxers making up the lightweight division, one of the most heavily populated in the tournament. And so we have 10 bouts in the round of 64, and despite the opening success that Sahak has enjoyed behind his pot shotting, MAKANA continuing to remain resolute and determined in his task, looking for a lead left hook but spinning off the line effectively and then just piercing his man with straight shots from both hands is Mohamad Sahak. Boxers out of the Islington Boxing Club in North London. Beautiful combination, left uppercut to the body followed by right hooks around the corner. Very effective punch picking indeed from Sahak.
No holding.
So doing a good job keeping the movement going as another home run right hand fired in by MAKANA. He probably is in the realm where he requires a stoppage or several knockdowns, and that is why he's putting absolutely everything behind these punches, but in loading up in the manner that he is. And remember, he's got to close the distance as well against his taller opponents. Sahak's radar is locked in, he's easily avoiding these punches. That was a wonderful right jab from Sahak. Pushed in off the back foot and it knocked MAKANA out of his boxing stance. But he's back into it now, looking to bob and weave his way forwards once again. Scoring success with that right hand. Nice right hand is the final shot of the combination, and then look at the variety on the two-fisted attack from Sahak once again. So a little bit of a trade-off to give us some two-way action through this portion of the round.
No holding.
But it's Sahak who is boxing very effectively indeed, and that has been a primary weapon in his armory. The right jab out of that southpaw stance, flowing very effectively indeed, so won't be feeling fatigue. Just approaching 5:40 p.m. here local time, so the sun very much setting. Beautiful conditions in this outdoor venue. Again, just continuing to pile up the points and maintain the distance. Control the distance behind that right jab is Sahak. Closing seconds of this round, and there is the bell. The two rings in action. We've got bells and gongs, different tonality. And Mohamad Sahak just raising that right glove because he and his father, Mr. Ghulam Sahak, know that he is going through to the round of 32, where he will face off against the number 3 seed from Tajikistan, Ubaidov. This the bottom half of the draw, the top of the bottom half of the draw, if that makes sense. And one suspects it's a mere formality as we await the official verdict at the conclusion of the opening bout of Dubai 2025, the 23rd edition of the IBA Men's World Championships. Well, you have to credit Maximillian MAKANA. He never stopped trying, but he met an opponent with more experience at this stage of his career. Here's the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is a walkover bout. Therefore, going forward into the next round, a pro is Henry Rosari. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next contest.
So, Mohamad Sahak from IBN England through to the round of 32, the second preliminary round in the lightweight tournament, with a unanimous points decision victory over Maximillian MAKANA of the Cook Islands. A very composed display to get this tournament underway. Bout number 1 of 14 scheduled.
Bout Ring B, bout number 17, in the weight category 60 kilograms. Referee Valery Pastukov, Moldova. Judge Please welcome into the red corner, Zeneli Ariel, Albania.